Hi, Adam.
Hi, Luan. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
It's
having me.
a huge pleasure talking to you about this movie. I love that.
I'm so glad. Thank you for saying that.
I will be soon. Adam, what inspired you and Bill College to adapt the bestseller The Book of Mirrors into the screenplay for Sleeping Dogs?
Um, well, it was a whodunit. Um, it had a very compelling. It had a couple really compelling characters in it. I liked that it was a story about a man in crisis who goes on this journey, sort of this journey of sort of going down memory lane in a way. And I thought it was ironic that a character who was sort of bereft of memory, who had Alzheimer's, was the person who was going on that journey. Um, it was fun. It was suspenseful. It had really compelling themes. And I felt like it kind of kept you guessing.
Perfect. The second one, how did you approach the unique challenge of blending the themes of Alzheimer's battle with the quest for truth in Sleepy Dogs?
Um, Well, I think the fact that he's struggling with Alzheimer's is a really good tool in an investigation story because as Russell's character is meeting people from his past, um, he doesn't know whether they're friend or foe because he can't remember them. Um, so um, some people might tell him what the truth is, but he himself doesn't know what to really believe. So that puts him on sort of unsteady footing. It makes him really vulnerable. And so what I tried to do with the investigation in the story is to never have the viewer ahead of the protagonist. Sometimes when you watch suspense films, you might cut away to other characters, sort of omniscient points of view. You might give the audience information that the protagonist doesn't have in order to create tension. To create sort of oh no moments. The audience knows that the character is going to step into something, but the character themselves doesn't know. We never really did that in this film. The audience only knows what Roy's character knows, so you're kind of with him the whole way, and that was really the approach.
Okay. Sleepy Dogs marks your directorial debut in feature films. What were some of the challenges you faced transitioning from being a seasoned screenwriter to directing?
Think when you're a writer, you cook up things in your head and you put them on the page and you don't ever think about how you're going to do it. That's somebody else's problem. When you're the writer and the director, that is then your problem. Um, and so I guess sort of figuring out how to take what's on the page and put it up on the screen, sort of the practical elements of that was really the biggest challenge because you're up against time and money. And some of the things that maybe you had in your head that you put on the page that you thought were going to be in the movie don't really end up in the movie because given the time and money that you have at your disposal, you can't really achieve those things. Um, so that's really the biggest challenge, just sort of the practical leap from taking what's on the page to putting it on the screen. You have to find locations. Um, none of the um, none of the scenes in this movie were from sets that we built. Everything was a found location. All of that takes time. And then there are the practical implications of what you can do at any of those locations. Roy's apartment in the movie is as small as it feels. So um, just I think the practical issues were really the biggest things.
Perfect. The film delves into a complex web of secrets, and shocking discoveries. What message or emotion do you hope the audience will take away after watching Sleepy Dogs?
I hope they're surprised. I hope they're moved by Russell's performance and his experience. I hope they have fun. I hope it keeps them guessing throughout it. Um, but I think we go to the movies and we watch things because we're hoping to be, stirred in some way. And I hope that this movie stirs them in lots of ways.
Perfect, Adam. Lastly, could you leave a message for the Brazilian audience to watch the movie Sleeping Dogs next 2nd May, please?
To all my friends in Brazil, I'm excited for you to check out Sleeping Dogs May 2nd in theaters near you.
Thank you so much, Adam, for this huge opportunity. I hope you have a success in this movie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.